Last session, I discussed about different types of servers and different types of services. And yesterday we made a note that DBA will work only with the database engine. And what is database engine? I said the DB engine is a service in SQL Server. And here, whenever DB engine starts and stops, comma, following services works in the following services works following services works in this way. And what it is, whenever you start, when starts, first comes SQL Server service. This will start first. And second is SQL Server agent. Second. Okay. But how to justify this? Because already in my system, I have these services available. I'll show you. Open services application .msc. Yeah, open it. We'll only target two things. Okay. This is one option. You need to focus very clearly. This one. SQL Server, MS SQL Server. SQL Server agent, MS SQL Server. Focus on these two. Currently, you can see this is running and SQL Server agent, which is currently not running here. It's not running. Chala, I'll do one thing. I will right. What I will do, I will stop this also. Yeah. So I stopped SQL Server database engine service also. I stopped. Okay. Now what I will do, individually you can start them. Like you can start SQL Server default instance first, and after that you can start agent also. Both individually, I'm saying. Now, what is my concern? That whenever you start database engine, right? First, who will start as a SQL Server service? Then who will start agent? Chalo, we'll justify that. I am starting agent. I'm starting. This is still not running. This is not running. I'm starting agent. Chalo, start. Can you see? This is also started. I actually started agent, but this SQL Server database engine also starts. It means first SQL Server service will start, then agent will start. Now stop. What do you stop? Yes, here. When stops, whenever you stop, SQL Server service and SQL Server agent. Here, SQL Server service stops second and SQL Server agent stops first. Shall we justify? Okay, go. Now see, I'm trying to stop service. A database engine, I mean to say. I'm trying to stop. Stop. Read the message, please. Read the message. SQL Server agent. It is asking you, do you want this to stop these services? Okay. First agent is stopping. Then in database engine is stopping. Number is reversed. 2, 1. First agent, then service. When you start, first service, then agent. Hope you all understood what exactly I tried to convey about services. Now going forward, when you get into the next part, where do you check these all services? Yes, to check the services. First, let me start run, and you type services.msc. Okay, and then click OK. And this is OS level. Yes. Along with SQL Server services, you can even see all the services that are related with the operating system. All the services, all. .NET services, Oracle services, Java related services, Python related services, database related services, lot of things, because this is purely coming from where? OS level. If you want to learn or if you want to implement this at purely SQL Server level, then remember SQL Server software also provides you a specific tool. It provides exclusively to check services. What is it? Start, run, and here you have a tool, SQL Server Manager .msc. Yes, SQL Server Manager .msc. Yes, this is a tool. Yes, and as usual, you say click OK, and remember this tool will be working if you have SQL Server 2005 release. Okay. From then, what Microsoft has done, from then. After 2005, same thing. Yes. If you are working with 2008 version is 10. Now they gave the file name as SQL Server Manager 10.msc. SQL Server Manager 10.msc. Same thing here. Manager 11.msc if you are working with 2012. Same thing if you are working with 2014, then this file is SQL Server Manager 12.msc. If you're working with 2016, then SQL Server Manager 13.msc. Like that. Depending on the version, they made that that application to look into services. What it is? Yeah, shall we open? SQL Server Manager 12.msc. Enter. Yes. Tool gets opened. And you can see the name of the tool here. SQL Server Configuration Manager. And it will show you all the services. All the services exclusively of SQL Server only, not other services of various other softwares. Exclusive tool to look into services of SQL Server. Yeah. Instead of opening the tool the way I have shown you, rather you could say that this tool is made available. This tool is made available even in this way. Yeah. Now I'll show you. This is something you can call as interactive way. Interactive. And how it will be? Especially 14, because I have this 14 in my machine. So you can say start all apps, then Microsoft SQL Server 2014. In that, there is a tool, SQL Server Configuration Manager. Bas, the tool gets opened. Yes, the tool gets opened. Right, go ahead. Now, start all apps. Microsoft SQL Server 2014. Right? And here you can find SQL Server 2014 Configuration Manager. Yes, the same tool gets opened just now, which I have opened with that 12.msc, SQL Server Manager 12.msc. Same tool, but this is interactive way. Yes, same tool.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, but where is this that file, sir? SQL Server 12
Uh,
dot.
uh. That file is in software location.
Okay. Means in C drive.
Wherever your software has been installed,
Dot.
in that location, you find your file available.
Okay. Means it
Yeah.
is a all configuration of SQL Server file.
Exclusively SQL Server configuration related file it is, where you can control, you can see network configuration, client configuration, native client configuration, all types. What I have shown you is only about SQL Server services. Here, this is all about client protocols, network configuration, protocols for all instances that are there in my machine, that are there in your machine.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Hmm.
sir, what type of questions, interview question they will ask regarding this?
Which one?
Like,
One way, like this is how do you manage accounts for your instances, or how do you change your accounts of your instances? Here are your accounts. Here, can you see all of mine are local system? Can you see here? Local system.
yes,
Now imagine currently my instance is working on local system. That you want to change to some other server.
Okay.
Then that process you have to change here. See, I'll show you. Default instance, properties. When you open properties, you have all those things available. Okay, see here, built in. You can change your system. This account, if you have some different account, you can configure that. Then log on, services, file stream. Then you can check your port number on which your SQL Server instance is running. Startup parameters of your instance. Startup parameters of your instance. These all are available. This is an instance related, you can say. Instance related.
Sir,
Okay.
Yes.
sir, account means what type of the account? Means
Account,
user login
that is your
account.
if it is something related in a network environment, I want to give this instance, this instance to a team working on .NET. So what I will do, I'll create one login for them. I'll create one login for the team, and I will say them that so and so instance has been dedicated for your project. So every time you have to log in with that credentials, so that instance will be available for you. So they will create that login in Windows Server operating system, and they will link that to the instance. Then they can, whenever the team wants to use, they are going to log in with that particular credentials.
Okay, means sir, they are create the account for the for the instance, various instance. So for a production instance.
Yes. See, I'll show you 1 second. I'll show you. Yeah. Account means host name. I'll show you it. Just see here, Kajal. This is what I meant to say here. Default instance, properties. Then this account, not local system, browse, advanced, find now. All these are logins that are available in your Windows operating system. All these, whatever logins you create in your operating system, that list is available here. That list is available.
Means
You
sir,
understand? We are not
giving
talking about host name. We are talking about proper credentials, account credentials, user details. Yeah, you are asking something, Sadesh. Go ahead.
means sir, we are creating logging accounts for a
Yes,
specific server.
we only will create. That is, I said now, if you are working in a real time, that account will be created by Windows Server Administrator. He will create, he will share those credentials, saying that whenever you want your instance to work for your particular login, please use these credentials.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You get that?
Yes, sir. Sir, If you have a multiple instances or server, then we have a multiple login account or same account.
Yes, 100%, 100%, no doubt in it. I have 4 instances. Assume I have 4 instances. I have 4 instances. So what I will do? One instance I will give to Sandesh. One instance I'll give to Kajal. One instance I'll give to Puneet. One instance I'll give to Salim.
Okay, sir. And
so what you people will do, whenever you want to work with your account, what will you do? You log in with those credentials only. What is created at operating system. This is one major part we are going to study probably in a day or two. I'll get back to you on that. Then you have lot of, this topic is not over. Configuration manager, somewhere or the other, we come across in some topic to discuss that in detail. Do you get that point?
Yes, sir. Sir, for single instance or server, there should be many accounts. It is right, sir?
Possible. Yes.
For example, developing a server or instance, there should be many account users.
Yes. I'll show you with one small picture so that you understand what it means.
Yes.
Say, for example, here I have installed SQL Server software. This is this one. I call instance. Okay. And here I have my OS. Windows OS. Now, this instance, and in this Windows OS, you have one login called Kajal. This is login. Windows created login. This is what you say? Windows created login. And what do you want? Yes, this login, Windows login related to Kajal, you want to make this login connected to this instance. For my process now, I have my own login name Ahmed. In my system, I'm saying. In my system. Yes. So it means what? I have one more instance where that instance is linked to Ahmed. How would you know? Simple. Open the tool management studio. First screen, you'll know. First screen. Yes, your instance is open. I mean to say your management studio is open, and you can see very clearly that your instance is connected to the username. This is Windows username. This is created in Windows operating system, and that user got connected to my instance. If Kajal's login would have been there, then it would have been Kajal's login. Username would have been Kajal. System name is mine only. System name is mine, but users are different. Ahmed is system name. The other small letter Ahmed is username. For Kajal, Ahmed, the capital letter is system name. Kajal is username. System is same. Users are different. Security. Complete part will study in security. Are you following me?
Yes, sir. सर अभी
हाँ बोले
सर अभी आप इसका सीक्वल सर्वर का आर्किटेक्चर भी बताएंगे क्या?
हाँ पढ़ेंगे ना वो कैसे भी
अच्छा,
कंप्लीट आर्किटेक्चर वो तो डीबीए का प्रोफाइल है वो
यस सर।
उसको थोड़े ना छोड़ सके इसलिए बोला ना मैंने डेटाबेस लेवल का भी एंड डेटाबेस प्रोसेस का भी डेवलपमेंट लेवल में आई वोंट टॉक मच ऑन डेटाबेस वो आप एक्सपीरियंस करोगे वो डेवलपर के लिए उतना जरूरी नहीं है मगर एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में डेटाबेस आप ही को मैनेज करना है डेटाबेस यू आर द वन हु इज गोइंग टू हैंडल
राइट सर।
Okay. Now, comfortable? We all understood this part till here?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Listening.
As
अच्छा,
we
one second. You asked me this ना वो फाइल कहाँ पे रहता पूछा ना आप 1 मिनट. This PC C drive then C drive में Windows फोल्डर यहाँ पे एक फोल्डर रहता SYS WOW 64 करके एक फोल्डर है open it and you can check SQL server manager 12.msc SQL अभी ही है ये SQL नीचे होगा हाँ यहाँ है देखो ये देखो can you see
yes,
this
sir. Yes, sir. Means whenever we install SQL Server, that file get installed.
That file gets installed
Yes.
and another speciality you should not understand that SQL server software will install only in one folder ऐसा नहीं है it will not install in one folder it will install in multiple locations of your operating system and this is one point double click same tool gets opened same tool configuration manager
Yes, sir. This is alternate way.
if you know the location then definitely you type that file name Acha, another point. See, connected points all. Right click. I'll show you another point. Go to properties, please. Properties. This PC properties. Advanced system settings. Environment variables. Path. Edit. Here, all the settings of SQL Server are done here. Here. All the settings. And in that, Windows settings are also done. Windows, that login which you are using now, that is also done here. Based on that assumption only, it is going to make that file available for our usage. Microsoft Common Console document. Is this clear what I said,
Yes, sir.
And now remember one more point. What you learn is one more point. And that point is here. Hierarchy of SQL server in a machine. Yes. Refer to .png file. Today I have explained the same topic in my development class. The same architecture I'll open for you instead of again drawing that picture. So this hierarchy which I'm showing you is about logical level, not physical level, logical level. It is purely at database level. Okay, let me open that. Yeah. Here, hierarchy. Today we covered this. The same thing we'll try to come up with. See, this is hierarchy. What is it? Machine, your system, contains base layer as hardware. On that, you have Windows OS. On Windows OS, you are going to install SQL Server software. And remember, installation of SQL Server software in a machine is what you call instance. One installation, one instance. Microsoft gave you provision of installing 50 instances. Same software of SQL Server you can install for 50 times. 50. 50 times.
Sir, we are creating a 50 server.
Exactly. Correct. Each installation, one server. 50 installations, 50 servers.
Sir, in real time, when we work on some database, there are multiple servers instance. Then how they manage, sir? They are installed multiple times.
Two things are there. They may have different physical machines. If your company can bear the expenses, then they don't install all in one. They install each server in one physical machine. You understand? System one instance available. Another system, one instance available. Another system, one more instance available. 3 systems, 3 instances. Obviously, 3 systems. So 3 different system names will be available. 3 different server names will be available. 3 different instance names are available. Yeah, you connect whichever server you want. If the server is running, if the server is working, you have been made to work on that server, you connect to that server. If you have a provision of connecting to all 3 servers, connect to all 3 servers. I can do that. I can do in my machine because I have multiple instances in my system. I can connect all 4 instances. I can connect. That is the provision of Management Studio. Multi-server connectivity. Server 1 connected. Yes, 1 server. Local. For me, local it is. Connect again. Server 2. Second server connected. Means separate installation. Whatever I do in server 1, nothing reflects on server 2. Whatever I do in server 2, nothing reflects in server 1. Because 2 separate servers, 2 separate instances. People working on server 1 has nothing to do with the people working on server 2.
But sir, they are all installed in one machine.
ये तो लोकल है ना.
नहीं सर, जैसे अभी मेरे पास अगर कोई मेरा कंपनी का लैपटॉप है,
हाँ,
मैं उसमें एक ही सीक्वल पे सर्वर पे कई सारे ये कनेक्ट कर सकता हूँ ना,
हाँ,
डेटाबेस.
हाँ.
सर वो
मगर
थोड़ा
आपको क्या करेंगे बोलो, दे वोंट अलाउ यू टू वर्क ऑन मल्टीपल सर्वर्स। आपको एक ही सर्वर पे आपको बोलेंगे योर वर्क, योर डेटाबेस इज अवेलेबल ऑन दिस सर्वर।
राइट सर,
समझ रहे हैं?
राइट।
टूल एक ही रहेगा, टूल एक ही रहेगा, मगर इफ यू आर, मैं बोल रहा हूं ना, इफ यू हैव परमिशन, इफ यू हैव परमिशन, तब आप ये स्टेप ले सकते हैं। या यू कैन से आई हैव ए वर्क ऑन द सर्वर of that particular team. Yeah, DBA will give you the permission. Go connect to them, access their data.
यस सर।
सर मीन्स एक सिस्टम पे हम अगर हमें मल्टीपल सर्वर इंस्टॉल करना है तो हमें उतने टाइम हमें वो पूरा इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा एसक्यूएल सर्वर।
यस यस करेक्ट।
बस ओनली एसएसएमएस एक ही बार करना पड़ेगा, बस
बस
एसक्यूएल
हाँ
सर्वर
हाँ
मल्टीपल टाइम।
करेक्ट। इसीलिए ना एसएसएमएस क्या है, शेयर्ड टूल है वो,
यस सर।
शेयर्ड टूल। वन टूल इज एनफ टू कम्युनिकेट विथ मल्टीपल सर्वर्स। ऐसा नहीं है, इट्स नॉट लाइक दिस, like it is not like, for every instance you require separate management studio. No, not at all. One tool is enough that will communicate with all your instances.
Yes, sir. Now, for training purpose, this is our local machine. So, in local machine, on that machine we can install multiple times. But in real time, there are separate systems on that
Yes,
system.
separate systems. Separate systems. मैं बोला ना, I said ना, if company can bear expenditure, they will go with separate servers.
Okay,
Separate servers.
means separate system.
System,
For
physical machine, separate physical
okay.
machine.
One physical machine is for one server.
Exactly, exactly.
If they have
If
a
they can bear expenses,
yes, sir, yes, sir.
if they cannot, then they'll manage like this. Yeah, likha maine. Installing
Okay.
multiple to reduce cost.
Okay. If you install multiple server on single machine.
I'll give you one example. For example, say your company has, this is one team, and these people work with .NET project. Okay. This is one team. They work with SSRS related project, reporting project. Okay. SSRS related project. This is one more team which it deals with testing. Okay. Now what you do? You have installed SQL Server once. One instance. Then if you do this process and you say .NET fellows to work on this SSRS project, people also to work on it, testing people also to work on it, then you're creating a lot of pressure on that instance. Why that much? One instance, how many you want to handle? They are doing real-time process. They want their instance to be idle. Then what you do? Then do one thing. Install SQL Server software for 3 times and say, .NET people, you work on instance 1. Bus, that is your dedicated instance. No other project person enters into it. Yes, this will work for SSRS project. This will work for testing project. Bus, dedicated instances.
Yes, sir. And we connect to that instance through login or account.
That is what I said, credentials.
Yes, sir. And what you said, sir, that 50 instances we can you repeat that 50 server.
अभी बोलता हूँ, 1 minute. Let's just wait. Now what did I say? First time when you install, Salini, you're following Salini?
Yes, sir. Little bit confusing.
No problem. Take your own time. Take your own time. నేను అడగండి, నేను చెప్తుంటాను మీకు. ఎక్కడ కన్ఫ్యూజన్ నాకు అడగండి, నేను చెప్తుంటాను. కానీ నాకు అడగండి, కానీ నేను మీకు క్లారిటీగా చెప్తాను. మీరు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వకూడదు. ఇది మనకు ఫండమెంటల్. ఇది నేను లాజికల్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ గురించి చెప్తున్నాను మీకు, సరేనా? మీరు ఎక్కడ కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయినా నాకు ఇమ్మీడియట్ అడగండి, నేను క్లారిటీగా చెప్తాను మీకు. టెన్షన్ ఏం లేదు. ఓకే. సో నౌ వాట్ డిడ్ ఐ సే? SQL server software you are going to install in a machine is what you call instance. And what Microsoft has done, Microsoft has given a provision of installing SQL server software for 50 times. Means 50 instances we can install in a single machine. 50 times you can install. First time when you install, it is called default instance. 49 times when you install, they are called named instances. First time install, default instance. 49 times you install, named instances.
Sir, installing means we can do process from the start. Means means
what,
we have to means for creating instance again, new one instance. Then we have to install SQL server.
Correct.
We have to install from the start. Like
obviously. Correct. I'll show you. See here. Installation. No? Here I have a software, for example, eDrive, SQL Server 14. Yeah, you have a setup file. First time you install with this setup file. Second time also you have to use the setup file.
Means we can repeat whole process.
Full process, fully in your control. Fully in your control.
Okay, sir. And we can repeat that process for 50 times.
50 times, correct. Now, definitely a question comes now. If you install SQL Server, full software, full, complete, then it may take approximate, I'm saying, it may take around 6 GB of memory. Assume. How much? First time, if you are installing SQL Server software, full SQL Server software, the memory, hard disk, I'm saying, the memory, what it consumes from your hard disk is approximate 8 GB, assume, 8 GB. Now, 50 times if I'm installing, how much memory I need? How much?
400.
Calculate 8 GB for one instance into 50. 400 what? GB. Now, in my machine, what I did, you know, what I did? For default instance, I have installed database server, reporting server, analysis server. All I have installed, all. Whereas in named instances, I made a choice of my own. I made a choice. In one instance, I have installed database server. I didn't install reporting and analysis server. I didn't install. That way you can make a choice. And first time when you install, automatically one name it will be providing for your software. First time when you install, this is default name. Me cannot change this name. This is fixed name, software provided name, MS SQL server. Whenever you find this name, you have to understand that it is, you're talking about default instance. And 49 times when you install, during installation, it will ask you to provide the instance name. To provide the instance name. Then your choice. You give one name as server 1, server 2. Not necessary that you give server 1, server 2, server. No. Why server 1, server 2? They will, real time, they'll give like this. They'll give server 1 placement. They'll say Java project, server 2, reporting project, server 3, Java project, .NET project server. Shareef is one project in one server. Any name can be given. Any name can be given. Your wish. Real time, when they are creating, they obviously follow one systematic approach. There should be some name, proper name, so that you can ask the team to depend or to access that particular server. అర్థమవుతుందా మీకు?
అర్థమవుతుందండి.
ఎన్నిసార్లు ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయొచ్చు మనం SQL సర్వర్ అంటే మీ ఆన్సర్ ఏమి ఉండాలి?
50 times.
ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తే, ఫస్ట్ టైం when you install, what do you call? Default instance.
Default.
49 times when you install, what do you call them? Named
instances.
See, listen carefully, everyone. I didn't say that compulsory first you have to install default, then only you should go for. I didn't say. I just said that first time when you install is default instance, 49 times when you install they are named instances. If you are interested, first you start installing named instances, later you install default instance. There is no restriction in that. SQL server will not say you please install default first, then only you go with them. No, you feel you want to install named instance first, you install named instance. Later you convert to default. Later you go with default instance. Nothing wrong in it.
सर
लेकिन
जैसे 49 पे अभी आपने बोला ना कि फर्स्ट हमारा डिफॉल्ट होगा, तो अगर हमें नहीं,
मैं वो नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, नहीं, मैं क्या बोला, आप इंस्टॉल जब करते हो तो आप कोई भी कर सकते हैं, पहले नेम्ड इंस्टेंस करो आप।
तो नहीं, तो हमें कैसे पता लगेगा कि ये नेम्ड है या डिफॉल्ट है?
तो मैं बोला ना मैंने, जब आप इंस्टॉल करते हैं, व्हेन यू स्टार्ट इंस्टॉलेशन, इन दैट इंस्टॉलेशन स्टेप्स, इन वन स्टेप विल कम, वन स्टेप वो पूछेगा आपको, वो पूछेगा आपको डिफॉल्ट चाहिए कि नेम्ड चाहिए।
ठीक है सर, ओके सर,
तो
फाइन।
वो कैसा रहता है, रेडियो बटन के टाइप में रहता है, रेडियो बटन। इफ यू मेड ए चॉइस दैट यू वांट टू गो विद डिफॉल्ट इंस्टेंस, ये ऑटोमेटिक नेम विल कम, ऑटोमेटिक डिफॉल्ट इंस्टेंस। नेम्ड इंस्टेंस में एक टेक्स्ट बॉक्स एक्टिव, वन टेक्स्ट बॉक्स विल बी एक्टिवेटेड, देयर यू शुड गिव नेम ऑफ द इंस्टेंस।
ओके सर।
And every instance when you install, it is going to provide what? Server name also. Server name. Server name. I'll give you an example so that you'll understand clearly. Let me ask you a query first. Let me ask you a query, general query. www.google.com. If I type, will it takes you to Google's website or will it takes you to LinkedIn website? Bolo yaar.
Google only.
Obviously, it will go to Google. Why? Because that is the name of the server.
Particular address.
That is the name of the Google's address. Then obviously in SQL Server also, when three physical systems, one beside the other, when you are placed, first system will have one name of the server, second system will have one name of the server, third system will have one name of the server. Okay, now another point. Let me ask you another point. The point is, my system name is Ahmed. Your system name will also be Ahmed only. Your system name will be your system name. What you gave, that will be your system name. So even in real time also, if three computers are placed one beside the other, one is server for Java project, one server for reporting project, one server for development project. Then you say people, you connect to this server with this name. So they will connect with that name. How they will connect? Just now I've shown, no? SSML. I'll show you. See here how they will connect. They will click here, server name. Can you see? Server name. Click here. Browse for more. Local server. Database. 4 times I have installed. 4 times. First time Ahmed, only Ahmed. There is no name of the instance. So understand, it is a default instance. Only my system name is available. Only server name is available. Instance name will not be available for default instance. That internally it is connected, but it will not show you. For named instances, names are visible. अब रियल टाइम में here Ahmed place में, in place of Ahmed, server 1. That server 1 this is Java project or Java server / instance name, reporting server / instance name, developer server / instance name. To which server you are allowed to go, that permissions only they will give. You can connect only to that server. That is not internet that you can connect to any server. That is your company's database server. Whichever permission, whichever server access you have, only to that server you can communicate. For default instance, what is the server name? Only my name. In my example. In your system, whatever is your system name, that is your server name for default instance. And all these are folders. Whenever you install SQL Server software, for every server, I said na, SQL Server software contains 4 servers. Yesterday's class, 4 servers: database server, integration server, reporting server, analysis server. Integration server you forget, because that is a shared server that you won't come across here. In this topic you won't come across. But here a point here. What is it? Whenever your folder name MS SQL, you understand it is a folder containing database server software. MSRS, folder containing reporting server software. MSAS, containing software of analysis server. Folders, fixed names. Folder names are fixed names. That what is 12? 12 is your version. That is 2014 version. If you are installing 2016, then folder name will be MSSQL 13. If you are installing 2017, then your folder name will be MSSQL 14. If you are installing 2012, MSSQL 11. If you are installing SQL Server 2008, then folder name will be MSSQL 10. Like that, the folders will be created. Software will create. We don't involve in it. Software will create the folders. Now you can say, how many database servers installed in my laptop? How many? Yes, answer. One database server, MSSQL. One more database server, MSSQL. One more database server, MSSQL. One more. Means in my laptop, I have 4 database servers. Database servers. Acha, how many reporting servers I have installed in my laptop? Answer. MSRS, one reporting. MSR, 2 reporting servers are installed. How many analysis server? Yes, 1 analysis server. 1 analysis server. Yes, 1 analysis server. Sorry, 2 analysis servers are installed. And here 4 database servers on how many instances? Answer. 4 instances. 1 database server on default instance and 3 database servers on named instances. And if they ask in interview, what is an instance? Here answer. Separate copy of same software product. Separate copy of same software product is called instance. Every instance will have their own binaries and folders. Binaries means software related files, I mean. Yeah, one part is over. One part is over. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow's class, I'll continue for the remaining things. Okay, Sandesh, was it clear for you?
Yes, sir. Sir, why for integration service it will not create a folder?
क्योंकि integration में बोलो ना, integration is a shared server. That will not come here. That is stored in a different folder.
Okay.
Separate folder, and it will install only one time.
Okay, sir. Sir, can you explain more about the instance? So, what is instance?
बोलो ना मैंने, here definition. Separate copy. बोले तो same software you are duplicating in memory. Same software, and every time whenever you are creating same software you are installing, you are creating a copy of that software.
Means it is a memory.
Here, definition. Separate copy of same or different software product is called instance. Now I'll show you another example. For example, first time you have installed 2014. Okay. You have installed 2014.
Yes, sir.
After that, you found 2016 with your friend. You found 2016 software is available with your friend. So what did you do? You collected that software from your friend And that software also you have installed in your SQL server, in your machine. First software, which version you have installed?
14.
14. Second version, which version you have installed?
That print version.
16. 2016.
Yes, sir.
How many times you have installed SQL Server software in your machine now?
2 times for
2 times.
14 and 16.
2 times.
Yes, sir.
You understand? 2014 separate software, 2016 separate software.
Yes, sir.
That is what different software product, same software product, different software product. Did I say that when you are installing 2016, 2014 will overwrite? Did I say that? 2014 separate it works, 2016 separate it works, separate it installs, separate folder it uses.
Yes, sir.
No overwriting, nothing.
Yes, sir.
2017 also you install. Installed. 2017 also you installed. 2017 separate folder again.
Yes, sir.
Software will not overwrite. No. We don't have the provision. That is the reason names are given. Na? Unique names. Here, instance names. Unique. Or imagine you have installed SQL Server 2014 3 times. Install. 3 times you install.
3 different files are created.
3 different folders are created.
Folder.
3 different folders are created. 3 times you are going to use 8 GB memory.
Yes, sir.
So where is overwriting part? No.
There is no relation or between all these.
Simple as that. Yes. No connection at all. Now point is 3 times you are installing SQL Server software in your machine. This is local server. You use it. Real time you can't do this. They will allow. They say you have to work on it. So you have to work on that only.
Yes, sir. Sir, can we say instance is a memory?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes.
We can create a separate copy or memory for them.
Yeah, same. Definition is same.
Yes, sir. Because as a server means it occupies the memory. That's why I said.
Come again.
Because why memory? Because why I say memory? Because when we install SQL Server, it will occupy the memory of our app.
Yes, correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 100%.
Yes, sir.
That's what I said. Example, 8 GB of memory. I said example.
Yes, sir.
For one instance, 8 GB. 2 instances, 16 GB.
16 GB.
Now, if you have your hard disk of if you have a hard disk of 1 TB, install all 50. You install, no restrictions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's
yes, sir.
Rest of the things tomorrow's class will continue.
Sir, 1 minute, sir, please.
Sir.
Sir,